Welcome. So today we are going to look at the Kalenjin Agesets. Welcome. So before we continue, I would like you to subscribe to our channel so that you can be getting regular alerts on our videos. So we are going to look at the Agesets for both men and women. So the first Ageset which we have in Kalenjin is what we call minor. Minor was the first Ageset. It took around 85 years. It started in 1800 to 1885. That one is around how many years? 85 years AD. That is after the death of Christ. So that was the first Ageset which we had in Kalenjin. That one is called minor. The second Ageset is called Nyongi. Nyongi took over from 1885 to 1900. That is how many years? That is just 15 years. Then we have the next one, the third one, which is called Chumo. Chumo took over from 1900 to 1924. That is 24 years. Then we have Sawe. Sawe took over from Chumo from 1924 to 1940. That is around 16 years. Then the next one we took over from Sawe is what we call Korongoro. Korongoro took over for the next 24 years. That was from 1940 to 1966. Then in 1966, there came Kipkoimet. Kipkoimet took over to 1976. It just took a small period of years, that is just 10 years. Kipkoimet took from 1966 to 1976. Then we had Kablelach. Kablelach became the second last Ageset. It took over for the next 24 years. That was from 1976 to 1996. Then from 1996, Kimnyikeo took over. So Kimnyikeo took over up to around 2010. It took over for almost 20 years. That was from 1996 to around 2010. That is around 14 years, sorry. So after Kimnyikeo, there came again minor. So in some Kalenjin sub-tribes, for example Tugin, in Tugin this Ageset which is called minor does not exist because minor is believed to have been killed during war times, and all of the Ageset was scrapped or was removed. So let's look at the Agesets of the Kalenjin women following the main Agesets. So the first one is minor. So for minor, the women who went to initiation the same time as the minor is called Silingwich. Silingwich are the women Ageset for minor. Then for Chumo, we have Chepingwer. Chepingwer for the Chumo. So the women who went to not circumcision actually, but for the initiation, or sometimes we call FGM. Those who went the same time with Chumo are called Chepingwer. And then those who went the same time with Sawe are called Chesiran. For Korongoro are called Chesinya. For Kipkoimet, Chesur. For Kablelach, Kusanja. And then for Kimnyikeo, they are called Chelemei. So Agesets amongst Kalenjin sub-tribes are very important. They determine actually who should you marry, which Ageset actually should you marry from, and also when they are giving out the power, they normally give out basing or they hand over the power from one Ageset to another. So it's actually very important. So for instance, let's say if you are Nyongi, you cannot marry any child for Nyongi because they are your children. So actually you cannot marry from your own Agesets. So Agesets, they are very important also in determining maybe the ages of people, because actually each and every Ageset takes an average of 15 years, a duration of around 15 years. So thank you very much. I hope you have known the 8 sub, not the sub, but the 8 Agesets for the Kalenjin sub-tribe. Thank you. So tune in and subscribe for the next video.